One bright morning, 4 best friends, Mia, Leo, Sam, and Ava, set off on a jungle adventure with their teacher, Mr. Oliver. Their backpacks were filled with snacks, notebooks, and a small compass. As they walked through the dense trees, colorful birds flew above them, and the rustling leaves made everything feel magical. Suddenly, Sam heard a strange sound. Puff! Puff! Shh! As if something was hiding in the bushes. What was that? Mia whispered. The children looked at each other and slowly stepped closer. As they pushed aside the leaves, a tiny, round creature peeked out. It was as fluffy as cotton, with pink and blue fur, big sparkling eyes, and tiny wings that fluttered but couldn't lift it off the ground. Wow! It looks magical, Ava gasped. The little creature sniffed the air and let out a friendly whiffle. Whiffle. I think it wants to be our friend, Leo said, offering it a piece of his chips. As Whifflefluff ate, its fur started to glow with a soft golden hue. It changes color? Sam exclaimed in amazement. The children laughed and played with Whifflefluff, watching it roll like a ball, bounce off trees, and mimic their giggles. But suddenly, a deep, rumbling sound echoed through the jungle. Groom! The ground trembled slightly, and the trees shook. What was that? Mia asked, her eyes wide. Whifflefluff shivered and pointed its tiny paw towards something in the distance. The children followed its gaze and saw a large golden door, half buried in the ground. Ancient jungle symbols were carved all over it. Where does this door lead? Leo wondered. Maybe Whifflefluff knows, Ava said. They rushed toward the door and tried to push it open, but it was too heavy. Then, Whifflefluff gently touched the door with its tiny nose, and suddenly, its golden glow spread over the carvings. The door rumbled and slowly swung open on its own. This is a magical creature, Sam exclaimed. Beyond the door was a glowing, enchanted garden with shimmering trees, floating blue lights, and butterflies that sparkled in the air. This must be Whifflefluff's home, Mia said excitedly. Whifflefluff jumped happily and ran into the garden, looking back at them with bright eyes, as if saying, "This was my secret, and now you know it too." Just then, Mr. Oliver's voice echoed through the jungle. "Time to head back, explorers." The children looked at Whifflefluff sadly. "We have to go, but we'll come back," Ava promised. Whifflefluff joyfully spun in circles and gave them one last cheerful whiffle, whiffle, before disappearing among the glowing trees. As the children returned to school, they couldn't stop smiling. They had discovered a secret no one else knew, and they had made a magical friend they would never forget.